be Mahindra. The Mahindra Group has deepened its electric vehicle bet. It has launched two new electric SUVs promising faster charging. The one will be Mahindra. The Mahindra Group has deepened its electric vehicle bet. It has launched two new electric SUVs promising faster charging.
Tesla changed the auto industry forever. It redefined what a car could be: smart, silent, electric, and outrageously fast. Elon Musk became the symbol of innovation, and for over a decade, Tesla dominated the EV market with almost no real threat. But today, something extraordinary has happened, something that not even Musk himself anticipated. India, a country often overlooked in the world of cutting-edge automotive technology, has just launched a new generation of electric vehicles that's turning heads across the globe. And no, this isn't just another budget-friendly car or a knockoff version of a Western model. This is a bold, powerful, and technologically advanced machine designed and built entirely in India, one that's capable of standing toe-to-toe with Tesla. From revolutionary battery technology to autonomous driving systems powered by artificial intelligence, India's latest EV is more than just a car, it's a statement. And it's shaking the foundations of the global auto industry. Why? Because while the world was busy watching Tesla, India was quietly building an entire EV ecosystem, from cutting-edge battery research to massive gigafactories, from fast-charging networks to export-ready models. And now, that silent preparation is erupting into a full-scale electric revolution. So here's a question for you: what if the next big automotive giant isn't American, Chinese, or European, but Indian? In this video, we're going to explore exactly what India has launched and why it has shocked the global auto industry. We'll break down the technology that's setting new benchmarks, look at how this changes the competitive landscape for companies like Tesla, BYD, and Volkswagen, and examine the wider geopolitical and economic implications of this shift. From affordability and performance to infrastructure and global reach, this isn't just about one car. It's about a nation rising to challenge the established order. This might just be the beginning of the end for Tesla's monopoly. Let's dive in. The big reveal: India's next-gen EV launch. India has just pulled the curtain back on an electric vehicle that's unlike anything the country, or the world, has ever seen before. And it's not just one car or one company leading the charge. This is a coordinated, full-throttle movement powered by some of the biggest names in Indian industry. At the center of this seismic shift is the newly unveiled Tata Avinya, a futuristic next-generation EV designed to combine cutting-edge innovation with everyday practicality. Tata Motors, long regarded as a traditional automaker, has completely transformed its image with this flagship model. The Avinya isn't just electric, it's smart. It features solid-state batteries, 500+ km of range, ultra-fast charging that delivers 100 km in under 10 minutes, and Level 3 autonomous driving capabilities powered by Indian-developed AI systems. But Tata isn't alone. Ola Electric, known for revolutionizing two-wheelers, has now introduced its Olect electric car, a bold, compact EV that prioritizes design, agility, and AI integration. Mahindra has entered the ring with the XUV.E8, an SUV packed with futuristic tech and built on the unveiled platform. These models come with advanced voice-activated infotainment systems, real-time navigation powered by machine learning, and climate control driven by ambient sensors. The result? Shockwaves across the global auto industry. International auto expos from Geneva to Tokyo have witnessed stunned reactions as Indian companies unveiled sleek, fully electric prototypes that challenge Western dominance, not just on design but on technology, performance, and price. Top automotive influencers and reviewers from around the world, including EV experts from Germany, Japan, and the US, have praised the build quality, in-car tech, and affordability of these Indian EVs. Test drive reviews are calling them a Tesla for the masses, with one UK-based analyst remarking, "India isn't just catching up, it's leaping ahead." And this movement isn't just industrial, it's national. There's a deep sense of made in India pride embedded in every reveal. These launches are backed heavily by the Indian government under the FAME 2 scheme and PLI incentives, offering tax breaks, subsidies, and infrastructure support. The goal is clear: to turn India from an auto assembler into an EV superpower. This isn't just a car launch, it's technology that leaves Tesla behind. When Tesla debuted the Model S, it was groundbreaking. Today, the Indian EVs entering the market are matching or even outperforming Tesla's offerings, not just in specs but in innovation, user experience, and cost efficiency. Take the Tata Avinya and compare it to the Tesla Model 3. The Avinya is built with solid-state batteries offering higher energy density, faster charging, and longer lifespan, while Tesla still uses lithium-ion battery packs. Tata has leapfrogged that phase altogether. The result? The Avinya delivers over 500 kilometers range on a single charge with minimal heat generation and zero risk of thermal runaway, a known issue in lithium-ion technology. Speed and acceleration? Indian EVs are no slouch. Mahindra's XUV.E9 V9 goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in under 5.5 seconds, nearly matching the Model Y performance. Ola Electric's compact car boasts lightning-fast torque delivery and agile handling that rivals Tesla's famed instant acceleration. But where India is truly innovating is inside the car. Tata's in-car interface, powered by AI and machine learning, provides predictive route optimization, voice-commanded climate control, real-time range mapping, and self-learning driver profiles. These systems are developed in India's growing EV tech ecosystem, integrating with cloud platforms for over-the-air updates, much like Tesla, but often more adaptable and more localized. Furthermore, India is innovating in battery tech in ways that Tesla hasn't. Startups like Log9 Materials are developing aluminum air and graphene-based batteries that charge in minutes, not hours, and operate efficiently even in India's extreme climate conditions. Add to that the affordability factor. Indian EVs provide all these features at 30 to 50% lower costs than comparable Tesla models. High performance, long range, and AI interiors are now being offered to middle-class buyers, not just the elite. India's EV revolution is built not just on matching Tesla but on surpassing it in areas that matter most to emerging markets: reliability, affordability, adaptability, and intelligence. The Indian EV ecosystem, from startups to superpower. Behind these next-gen EVs lies a rapidly evolving ecosystem that's transforming India into a global EV superpower. Let's start with the key players. Ola Electric, once known for scooters, is now building an electric car and a gigafactory, Asia's largest, capable of producing 10 million battery cells per year. Tata Motors and Tata Power are collaborating to build one of the world's most robust charging infrastructures. Ather Energy is refining performance-focused electric bikes, while Mahindra Electric has launched a new line of SUVs designed for both domestic and export markets. Even startups like Torque Motors and Euler Motors are getting global attention. This explosion didn't happen by accident. It's fueled by smart government policy. The FAME 2 scheme, faster adoption in manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles, offers direct subsidies to buyers, while the PLI, Production-Linked Incentive, scheme incentivizes local manufacturing of EV components including batteries and powertrains. Then there's the infrastructure. Reliance, Adani, and Tata Power are leading a nationwide rollout of EV charging stations, with thousands already operational and thousands more planned. Charging deserts are quickly becoming a thing of the past, and innovative startups are pushing battery swapping technology, allowing commercial vehicles to exchange depleted batteries in minutes, a game-changer for logistics and delivery fleets. India is also thinking big in manufacturing. Gigafactory-level facilities in Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, and Maharashtra are being set up to not only meet domestic demand but also supply global markets. Local production reduces costs dramatically, allows for customization based on market needs, and insulates Indian EV makers from global supply chain disruptions. In short, India isn't just building EVs, it's building the infrastructure, supply chains, and regulatory frameworks to own the future. Global impact: how India is threatening Tesla's market. India's EV wave is not confined to its borders. Indian automakers are now actively targeting international markets, shaking the global industry to its core. Tata Motors has confirmed plans to export its electric SUVs to Europe and Southeast Asia, leveraging its Jaguar Land Rover networks. Ola Electric is eyeing markets in Latin America and Africa, offering compact and affordable EVs where Tesla hasn't even made an entry. The biggest disruption? Price. Indian EVs are priced 30 to 50% lower than Tesla's offerings, even with similar range and features. The Tata Nexon EV, for example, comes in at around $20,000 compared to over $40,000 for the base Tesla Model 3. For many buyers in price-sensitive countries, the math is simple: Indian EVs deliver more for less. Tesla has struggled for years to produce a truly affordable EV. The much-hyped $25,000 Tesla is still nowhere in sight, with production delays and rising material costs. Meanwhile, Indian companies have already brought vehicles to market that hit that sweet spot. And it doesn't stop there. India is fast becoming self-reliant in its EV supply chain. The country is investing heavily in local mining for lithium and rare earths, in partnership with Australia, Argentina, and Chile. At the same time, companies are signing deals with South Korea and Japan to build high-performance battery components. This decouples Indian EVs from global supply constraints, something Tesla continues to struggle with due to its heavy reliance on China for materials. As India's EVs hit the roads in foreign markets, the global auto industry is starting to ask a once unthinkable question: is India the next China of electric mobility? Tesla's response: panic mode activated. Elon Musk isn't ignoring India's rise, but he hasn't quite figured out how to respond either. His social media posts have flirted with launching in India, but actual progress has been slow. In 2021 and 2022, Musk complained publicly about India's import duties. Bureaucracy, but behind the scenes analysts believe Tesla underestimated India's speed and seriousness in building a domestic EV industry. Now Tesla faces a dual crisis. In China, its biggest non-US market, sales are dropping thanks to intense competition from BYD and NIO. Now, with India rising, Tesla faces a new challenger in the East, one that combines affordability with government backing, strong infrastructure, and a massive local market. Internally, Tesla is dealing with layoffs, legal issues, and a noticeable decline in innovation velocity. While Indian EVs are rolling out solid-state batteries and AI driving systems, Tesla is still fine-tuning its full self-driving software and struggling to meet deadlines on products like the Cybertruck. Perhaps most ironically, India, once considered too difficult for Tesla to enter, is now moving ahead without it. There's talk of Tesla being left out of the Indian EV boom altogether unless it adapts fast and partners locally. In the global race for EV dominance, Tesla is no longer the sole leader. It's being outmaneuvered by the very regions it once overlooked. Geopolitics of EVs: India versus China versus US. The electric vehicle industry is no longer just about cars, it's a geopolitical battleground. The US and China have been in a tech cold war for years, and now India is emerging as the third pole, offering a non-China alternative to the West. Western companies and governments are eager to diversify away from Chinese dependence, and India is benefiting enormously. Germany's Volkswagen, Japan's Suzuki, and the US government have all committed investments into India's EV and clean energy sectors. India is also absorbing the manufacturing footprint left by companies fleeing China. Apple, Foxconn, and even Tesla's suppliers are setting up plants in India. This isn't just economic, it's strategic. As the world moves toward EVs, the country that controls the batteries, factories, and charging grids will control the future of mobility. India is now in a race to seize that role. The numbers don't lie, data that's shocking the industry. The statistics tell the real story, and they're staggering. India's EV market is growing at a CAGR of over 90%, the fastest in the world. In 2024 alone, over 1.5 million EVs were sold, doubling from the year before. Analysts project that by 2030, India will become the second largest EV market globally, just behind China and ahead of the US. The number of public charging stations has grown from a few hundred to over 12,000 in just 2 years, and the government has plans to add 50,000 more by 2026. More than $15 billion has been invested in India's EV ecosystem over the last 3 years, with billions more incoming from global funds, private equity, and sovereign investors. It's not just domestic dominance. Indian EV stocks like Tata Motors, Greaves Electric, and others are surging, drawing the attention of Wall Street analysts and Silicon Valley venture capitalists. The numbers don't lie. India is no longer playing catch-up. It's why India's EV plan is smarter than the West's. While the West focused on luxury EVs, India focused on scale and affordability. India's approach is grounded in reality: deliver electric mobility to the masses first. The country skipped over hybrids and went straight to full electrification, pushing for complete two-wheeler and three-wheeler transitions. Indian EVs are built to integrate with the renewable energy grid, ensuring cleaner charging. Investments in battery recycling, local AI talent, and software-based energy management systems are helping to create a more sustainable, data-driven EV infrastructure. This is India's leapfrogging moment, just as it once did with mobile phones and digital payments. Now it's doing it with cars. Industry reactions: praise, panic, and jealousy. The global reaction has been a mix of admiration, anxiety, and outright panic. Toyota's leadership has praised India's EV infrastructure rollout. Volkswagen executives are reportedly in talks with Indian battery startups. Ford, which exited India just years ago, is now considering a return via electric collaborations. Meanwhile, Chinese media have reacted cautiously, acknowledging India's rise but warning of unfair trade practices, a common line when China's dominance is threatened. EV influencers and auto analysts are shifting their attention to India. YouTube channels that once focused exclusively on Tesla are now test-driving the Nexon EV, Ola Electric, and Mahindra's e-SUVs. Wall Street is waking up too. Major investment firms are adding Indian EV stocks to their watch lists, recognizing that the next big auto stock boom may not come from California but from Bangalore or Pune. What this means for the future of cars. The Indian EV revolution is poised to rewrite the rules of the global automotive industry. Expect car prices to drop worldwide as Indian competition forces Western brands to rethink their pricing models. Manufacturing hubs will shift as global firms chase India's efficiency and cost benefits. Energy geopolitics will change too. The EV battle will determine who controls the next generation of batteries, minerals, and charging grids. And for the average car buyer, more choices, better prices, smarter technology, and a cleaner planet. India isn't just building cars, it's building the future of how the world moves. India has done the unthinkable. A country once seen as a follower in automotive innovation has now launched a new generation of EVs that rival and, in some cases, surpass Tesla. These vehicles aren't just about fancy features, they symbolize a deeper shift, the rise of a nation that understands how to blend affordability, intelligence, and ambition into something truly revolutionary. India isn't replacing Tesla, it's redefining the game Tesla started, and it's doing it in a way that's inclusive, practical, and globally scalable. Whether you're a Tesla enthusiast, an EV skeptic, or just someone who loves a good underdog story, India's EV moment is one of the most exciting developments of our time. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Indian EVs will dominate the global market? Could Tesla lose its crown to this rising electric superpower? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss more eye-opening stories from the future of tech, business, and geopolitics. Because one thing's for sure, Tesla disrupted the world, but now India might just disrupt it again.